Hello, lovers tarot family. So, pile one, those of you that resonated with the Magician card, this will be your reading. And it is a little bit dark because I like doing rituals and magic at night. That's sort of a belief of mine. And just a quick note that I read with major arcana only, and that the cards are censored just because of YouTube rules. All right, let's begin. So, today we are asking, this is gonna be you. I'm gonna move it a little bit. Today we are asking, is the person on your mind thinking about you as well? Let's see. Is the person on your mind? I like shuffling in camera so we're all surprised when they're revealed. So, is the person on your mind thinking about you as well? We'll give it another shuffle because of chance. I just need to gather them first. All right. Oh, some of them don't want to choose a side. All right. Let's see if that... Oh, that one wants to flip. All right. All right, we're almost there. So, is the person on your mind thinking about you as well? Let's see. Like I said, we're gonna give it another shuffle in here because of chance. So they're really well shuffled. So is the person on your mind thinking about you as well? Let's see. Past, present. We're gonna pick a random one for future. That one's right at the middle. Future. The one right at the bottom of the deck, I'm not gonna move because that's the overall energy of the reading. Action you need to take. And like I said, that one hasn't been moved yet. It's the one at the bottom of the deck. We'll reveal it in a second. And also, we may need to clarify later. All right. So, the Magician card, which is the one you resonated with, is all about manifestation. That one is going to represent you in this reading. It's the self for now, which gave you the chance to choose. Okay, so let's begin. The Magician, it's all about manifestation, as I was saying. Sorry, I lost thought for a second, but it's really the energy of, imagine a person playing a flute, and you can see all the snakes starting to dance along with the music. So that's the best way to describe this card. We are the person playing the flute, and it's a reminder that we are constantly manifesting with our thoughts and our feelings. So just to be aware of how we are managing our inner dialogue, because that is manifesting 24/7. And yeah, we'll begin with your past now. Oh, okay, the Judgment card. We'll reveal them as we go, so I'll explain this one. So the Judgment card, it's a great card looking at you, so upright, and it's almost like the angels are welcoming you to heaven. So they're playing the trumpets, and they're giving you this big entrance into heaven. And that's why you see a lot of people like kind of naked and just in a state of Sabbath. And yeah, so the angel is playing, welcoming you into heaven, and it's all about following an inner calling as well. So because it's in your past, and our question today is the person on your mind thinking about you as well, I would interpret this as it's almost like you guys had like something that drew you into each other, because this card is all about an inner calling. So there was something that both of you perhaps couldn't explain that was like drawing you to one another. Yeah, that's what the card means. It's like a big entrance into heaven. Now, we're gonna leave the present at the end along with the overall energy, because that's the most important card in our reading. Of course, the present and the future matters, but not as much as the present. The present is where everything is happening, so that's the most important one in a reading always. So we'll leave it secret for now, and let's see what you got for future. Temperance upright. Look at that. You have two angels, like right one almost next to each other. So almost like guarding your present card, because they're like right on each side. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, so let's continue with this. The Temperance card is all about balance. It's all about let's say two cups being exactly split the right way, as we see here. So it's all about balance. So, and a good way to explain it, for example, when it's reverse, it's like a really extremist energy. Right now it's not reversed, but it's just a good way to understand the card. So when it's reverse, it's like 0 or 100 type of energy, so really extremist. But because it's upright, there's a balance. And I think coming back to our question, this is a really good card to get in terms of future, because if it had been reversed, it would be like a very, I love you 100 or 0. But because it's upright, it's a more like, I think a good way to say it's a neutral, like equal give and take type of energy between the two of you, which is really nice. All right, so we'll continue with your action card that the tarot is advising you to take. Oh wow, you have the Strength card. The Strength card is all about lion energy. So it's really strong, standing on your own 2 feet type of energy. It's beautiful as an action. All right, now we'll flip the Present card, the most important one in the reading. Oh wow, the Hermit card. So that's one of my beautiful. That's one of my favorite cards. So the Hermit is all about wisdom. It's usually you see him in pitch black darkness, and he's lighting the way for everyone. So yeah, that's a really beautiful energy. I would say it's definitely a yes for you. You have your Hermit being guarded by 2 angels. And yeah, and let's look at the overall energy of the reading, which is gonna be at the very bottom of the deck. Oh, and you have the Death card. All right, so this one is, it's about, yeah, an ending. But it's also the Phoenix card. So there's always this second element of being reborn afterwards. So there is a death, but there's also a being reborn. And oh yeah, I wanted to add a bit on the Hermit that everything has a meaning in tarot. And when you see gray, it's the merging of the polar opposites together with one another. So when you see black and white, it's an extreme yes or an extreme no. So gray represents the merging of the two. And yeah, this card represents wisdom. I think it's definitely a yes for you. Stay strong on your own 2 feet. Be aware of your thoughts and feelings when manifesting. You are being guarded by angels. Inner calling in your past. Balance in your future. Wisdom in your present. And death, an ending and a new beginning. And the person on your mind is... All right, so we'll continue with your action card that the tarot is advising you to take. Oh wow, you have the Strength card. The Strength... Hello, Pile 2. So those of you that resonated with the Lovers card, this is going to be your reading. Welcome to the Lovers Tarot. And this is gonna be you in this reading. So let's begin. Our question today is the person on your mind thinking about you as well? Is the person on your mind thinking about you as well? Let's see, we'll give it one more shuffle because of chance. Oh, that one for some reason stayed there, so we're gonna keep it there. Because everything that happens in a ritual matters. Or, like I said, we'll give it another shuffle. So they're pretty well... Oh, sorry about that light. Alright, let's give it one more shuffle. Alright, we'll leave it there. That one wanted to come out, so it's gonna be an extra message. It's kind of looking that way, but we'll take it up neutrally. That's an additional message. Alright, let's begin. Past, present. We're gonna pick this one for future, and the one right underneath is gonna be our action, and the one at the bottom of the deck is gonna be our overall energy. We'll see it in a second. All right, so we'll begin with you in the reading. So the Lover's card is all about intimacy, and it's basically the soulmates card. It's all about making love and having a deep connection, and it's the one you chose, so that's gonna be the self. And it's also about major life choices. So kind of the energy of being torn between two lovers. And it is believed that she's torn between him and the angel in this story as well. So let's begin with your past. Oh, and you have the World card in reverse. So the World card upright, it's an absolute ending. So what most people fear about the Death card being an absolute ending, the Death card is actually the Phoenix card. So there is an ending, but that ending allows for a new beginning. The World card doesn't have that second part of the equation. It is an absolute ending. And because she looks empowered, it's to remind us that it's actually a good thing. So when it's reversed, it means a new beginning. Because like I said, upright, it means an absolute ending. So because it's reversed, the reverse of ending, then it's a new beginning. And we'll leave the present for last because that's the most important part of our reading. And let's continue with your future. Let's see. So you have the Strength card upright. And the Strength card is all like lion energy. So having like a wild curly mane and being strong, feeling strong, standing on your own 2 feet, being the center of attention. It's that kind of lion energy. So that's a really beautiful future. So let's see. In your action, you have, the Star. So the action that Tarot is advising you to take today, or in this reading, is being hopeful, because the Star is all about hope. It's that energy of wishing upon a star, like wanting a wish to come true, like wishing really hard for it to come true. Yeah, so that's the action, just staying hopeful. And this is the message that wanted to come out. It was kind of looking that way, but will I take it note? Oh, hold on. It was... okay, we'll take it out neutrally because it was laying neutral for most of the reading. So we have the Magician card that wanted to come out. The Magician card is all about manifestation. Oh yeah, we said neutrally, right? So it's all about manifestation. It's the energy of, I really like describing it as the person playing the flute and all the snakes are dancing around with the music. It's that type of energy. And we are the person playing the music. We are the manifestors. We are the magician. We are manifesting with our thoughts and with our feelings all of the time. And that's why we have to be aware of our inner dialogue, what we're thinking, what we're feeling, because it is manifesting. All right, let's continue. And the one at the bottom of the deck was, oh, the Justice. I kind of looked at it reverse, to be honest. So the Justice is basically the Hand of God card. It's like divine intervention by God. And it's also kind of like the karma card. So if you do good things, then that attracts good things. And if you do bad deeds, then, well, you know where I'm going with this? Yeah, so that's the overall energy of the reading. And now we'll flip your present card, which is the most important part of your reading. Oh, and you have the Fool. Look at that. That's message confirmed here, because they both mean a new beginning. So because our question is the person on your mind thinking about you as well? I think this is a very strong energy of a new beginning here. So either you guys just met, or maybe you're going through the process of reconciliation for some of you. But there's this very strong message of a new beginning here, because it's coming up twice. And it's also a reminder to be aware of what you're manifesting. So yeah, and just in the future, you're gonna feel a lot stronger about this connection, as long as you stay true to your hopes and dreams and what you are hoping for this connection. So I would say it's definitely a yes for you. It's a really beautiful new beginning type of energy. And let's clarify the Magician card, because that one was one that wanted to come out extra. So why is the Magician card here, Tarot? Let's see. Oh, the Empress. Wow. So the Empress is divine feminine energy. It's basically the energy of Mother Nature, of being pregnant, fertility, a seed being born. She's usually surrounded by flowers, by nature. It represents spring. It's kind of like what we would be, or better said, what we would perceive as the perfect feminine. So she's sexy, she's cool, she's funny, she's easy to talk to. It would what we would perceive as the perfect feminine energy. So that one was clarifying the Magician card of why it stayed. It came out in the ritual. So I would connect that with when you're manifesting, staying true to your intuition and your heart, because it also represents unconditional love. So it's a really beautiful energy for your guys' connection, because that card literally means unconditional love. All right, so it's a beautiful energy. Thank you so much, Pile 2, and I will see you in your next reading. Hello, Pile 3! Welcome to the Lover's Tarot. Those of you that resonated with the Empress card, this is going to be your reading. And today, we are asking, is the person on your mind thinking about you as well? So, is the person on your mind thinking about you as well? And just a quick note that the cards are censored because of YouTube rules, and that I like doing rituals at night. That's why it's a little bit dark, and that I read with major arcana only. That's just my style. Alright. So is the person on your mind thinking about you as well? We'll give it another shuffle in a second. So, oh, they don't want to connect. So is the person on your mind thinking about you as well? Pile 3. All right. This is going to be your past, present. We're going to pick a random one for future. This one. Oh. That one kind of wanted to come out, but it stopped. So we'll leave it. We'll leave it as an extra message. All right. Your action is this one that is like coming outside. And we may need to clarify. Maybe. We'll see. So we won't move the bottom of the deck at all because that's going to be the overall energy of our reading in a second. And we're going to flip the present at the end because that's the most important part of the reading. All right. So this is going to represent you in the reading. It's the card you chose. It's the Empress card. And this card is all about divine, feminine type of energy. What we would perceive to be the perfect feminine energy. She's sexy, she has good sense of humor, she's feminine, she's always surrounded by nature. She's kind of a parallel to Mother Earth as well. You often see her drawn as being pregnant because she represents fertility. And sometimes she's surrounded by flowers because she also means spring. It's a beautiful card. It's one of my favorites actually. And that's going to be you in the reading. So let's begin with your past. Oh, so you got the sun in reverse. We'll reveal them as we go. So read them as we go. So the sun upright, it's the happiest card in all of tarot. It's a sunshiny day. And being tan, being on the beach, all that stuff. So when it's reverse, it's kind of the exact opposite of that. So unhappiness. It is denying your own happiness. It is not allowing yourself to be happy. It is feeling guilty when you feel happy. That kind of energy. So you have that in your past. So it's something that maybe you're in the process of stop doing that. And yeah, every time we see a card reverse, I feel like there's a part of us that kind of wishes it would be upright. So try to channel that energy, but I wouldn't worry too much about it because it is already in the past anyways. All right, we're gonna go forward with the future card now. Okay, so you got the Temperance card. I can't remember which pile got this card too in the future. Or maybe it was on the left because it had like 2 guardian angels side by side. So that's why I can't remember which side, but I definitely remember seeing both angels. So going back to the card, the Temperance, it's all about balance. So it's usually 2 cups that I feel the exact weight with one another. And yeah, because it's in your future, I think this means, because we're asking, is the person on your mind thinking about you as well? So I would say it's the type of energy where they are kind of like you're constantly on their thoughts. Because if it had been reversed, then it would have been like they're either completely obsessed with you or they're like not thinking about you at all. But that would be if it had been reversed. But because it's upright, I would say that they think about you constantly, like throughout their day, because or because this is in our future that they're going to in the near future. All right, that's beautiful. So far, I would say it's a yes for you that person is thinking about you, pile 3. Let's go with action now. Oh, so you got the Hermit card. Oh, I love the Hermit card. So the Hermit card means wisdom. We could say, or some people say that he's the Fool, or I think a better way to say it, interpret that he's the Fool, but now he's returned as basically the archetype of wisdom. And he's wearing gray because everything has meaning in tarot. So when you see black and white, it is the extreme opposites. So when you see gray, it is the merging of the two. So it's like finally having a middle ground or meeting a middle ground. And you usually see him in pitch black darkness, and he's lighting up the path for everyone else because it's all about wisdom. So that's the action that tarot is advising you to take for you to manifest your desires, basically. So that's great. It's all about also like inner knowledge, and maybe because it is also a literal hermit, maybe you've been feeling a bit more like wanting to go inwards rather than more extroverted energy, I guess. All right, so this one kind of wanted to come out. We'll take it out neutrally. Oh, the Hangman. So the Hangman, it's androgynous type of energy, like non-binary type of energy. It's all about looking at things from a different perspective. Like he chooses to hang himself. So he's the hanged man by choice because he wants that different perspective. All right, I'm getting excited for you, pile 3. It's definitely a yes for you so far, definitely. So we're gonna see what's at the bottom of the deck. Oh, the Ancient Six wants to come here. I would say this is a very important message for you because it's kind of like fire wanted to come near with the Ancient Stick doing that. Let's see. Oh, and you have the Devil upright. Wow. That's a very powerful energy. Sorry, I even lost track of that there. It's a really powerful energy to have as the overall energy of the reading. So the Devil is all about being trapped in the problems of your mind. It's kind of like the energy of throwing yourself a pity party. I know that sounds harsh, but that's literally the type of energy it is. And it's also like obsessive type of behavior. It's like the Lover's card is like making love. So the Devil would be like the lost version of that. So doing it in a bit more animalistic style. So yeah, that's what the Devil card is. Oh yeah, and there's also a really important message with the Devil card. The more you try to suppress a desire, the stronger it will become. And it's also usually drawn, I mean, it is a chain here, but sometimes it is drawn like just a thread to kind of remind us that the chain is ours. Like, it's not like the Devil has us trapped in hell. Like, we ourselves, like, don't break the chain when we're too focused on, let's say, our problems or things we don't like in our life. That way, the Devil keeps us trapped. So break the thread, break the chain, remind yourself that you have the power of your own life. Don't focus on the negativity because then the Devil wins, right? All right, we're gonna flip your present card now. This is the most important card in every reading, always, because obviously the past and the future matter, but the present is happening now. So it's the most important. Oh, you have the Strength card in reverse. Oh, so the Strength card upright is all about being strong on your own 2 feet. Like, just basically like lion energy. So having your hair down, like in a wild type of style. So when it's reversed, it's the opposite of that. So maybe you haven't felt as strong as you have wanted to. So in the future, because you're gonna be able to get rid of that, but definitely go inward in order to surpass this energy here. I think it is a yes for you. The Empress card is all about unconditional love, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. And I would say the person on your mind is thinking about you, but the tarot is also giving you the message that you have to stop focusing on the bad and start going inwards so you can achieve this balance type of energy and also connection that I'm sure you desire. Because you have this person on your mind. So they're definitely thinking about you, pile 3. Thank you so much, and I will see you in your next reading.